Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all you H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely, keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai to the best of your ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Okay, I found this to be interesting. This is the U.S. Sun and the business, I guess, part of their paper or whatever. It says, angry shoppers fear Home Depot and Walmart will lose battle after being last stores to not accept easy payment method, right? So let's get into a little bit of this article and we'll get off into the scriptures. Shoppers are growing increasingly frustrated with two of the nation's largest chains. Despite increasing customer complaints, both Walmart and Home Depot have refused to implement a common payment method. Now, what's this common payment method that they're all complaining about, right? Let's get into it. It says, at this point, if you don't accept Apple Pay, you don't accept me, Alexis D. Shelton wrote on Facebook. Apple Pay launched a decade ago as an alternative to carrying around cash and physical debit and credit cards. I'm not pulling out my card for nothing, she confirmed. Now, what does that sound like this is going into? Of course, Revelation 13, 16, and 17. See, these people are ripe and they're ready to put it all out there. They just like, you know what? I don't mind being, implanted. Because that's the next step. Because these people that believe like this and they go all hard body like this, what do you think? They're going to be the first ones in line when it comes down to being implanted. They're going to be the first ones in line when it comes down to the MOTB. Right? It says, more and more shoppers are turning to an easier way to pay for their purchases at retailers nationwide using their iPhones. What do you got these chicks out here? If you don't have an iPhone, you can't date me. Hey, to me, I'm Android smoking iPhone all day long, every day. I don't care what nobody's talking about. iPhone don't have nothing on the Android, man. I'm talking about and like the basic Android at that. I got plenty of iPhones, you know what I'm saying? iPads. It is not no comparison when it comes to an Android. It's just the talk, the hype, and the money of marketing that's been put into the fact that people really think that iPhone is really that good. When it comes to features, no, it's not. You see, them talking about security. If they saying security, you just never know, man. Them, because you can't trust Esau. The scripture says to never trust thine enemy. So when they get to talking about, I remember this case back in the days. I'm trying to think what case it was. A few years back. It was years back though. And it was a case of the FBI or whoever the case was trying to get into this guy's iPhone or whatever to get evidence or whatever. And Apple supposedly would not give them the key or the back door of the code. And I think they eventually did I can't remember exactly. But if they're telling you that your shit is safe, it's a good chance it is not. But anyway, let's move on. Because we're just using these devices. I use my device to just do videos. That's it. I don't get a lot of phone calls or texts. Throughout my daily, my day. Matter of fact, today I got what? Like 3 scam calls. No phone calls from anybody at all that I know. I got like 3 to 4 spam calls. And I got 2 to 3 scam texts, and I sent a text and somebody texted me back. That's generally my day. Every now and then I'll get a text and I'll send a text back answering, or a phone call may come through. That's rare. But I don't even use the device for stuff like that. I'm overall, I need it for the YouTube. I need to of course do the videos, the lessons. I need it for to for news stories. You know what I'm saying? Like we got news apps and stuff like that downloaded into the phone. I got my Bible. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 Bibles downloaded. 1611 King James Bible. I got the Blue Letter Bible downloaded, and pretty much just the things that I need to do a video. That's it. I got I go into StreamYard here and there. You know what I'm saying? Doing lives. But that's it. That's all I use the phone for. So I'm not walking up. I don't have no problems with whipping out the damn debit card. What is it, like a couple of more seconds? Well, oh, you really just, oh, okay, well, all right. Well, I didn't want to leave home with a wallet. Okay, that's what you're saying? That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can have shit like that right on you. They got armband type wallets. They got all kinds of stuff. But it doesn't take but what? You trying to tell me an extra 10 seconds or 5 seconds or 20 seconds, or it depends how slow your ass is, 1 minute to pull out a card that's got a chip on it that you could tap and pay the same way that you would your phone? So we know that these people are going to be the people that are already duped. The scripture says to never trust thine enemy, and they're going to actually trust this man and go and take what's next, because that's what's next. This is what it's all leading up to. Everybody is all saturated and fucking addicted to being online. They can't go 30 seconds without checking their damn phone. This is the generation that you're living in. That's why the apostles always say, become detached from this place. Ain't thinking about no phone, man. Once I get done with a lesson, that's it. Other than that, I'm listening to lessons. That's it. Anyway, let's get a little more. With that being said, Walmart and Home Depot, govern yourselves accordingly, she added. And it's just some chick, probably a damn Karen. Because, it says neither Home Depot nor Walmart allow customers to use Apple Pay in stores or online to pay for their items. Cash App is better, one of Alexis' followers commented. That's wild, she replied. You sound like you're new to mobile money transfer. Aim higher, she added. Girl, you're a mess, laughing out loud, one of her followers wrote, alongside several crying laughing emojis. I'm serious. If I'm shopping online and I don't have the option for me to double click, oh, heck no. I don't want no more, she replied. Okay, so it says an Apple Pay a day. So according to Capital One, projections show that over 75 million consumers will use Apple Pay by 2030. As of 2024, over 90% of U.S. retailers accept Apple Pay as a payment method, including, here's all your stores, and it's a long, nice little list. All your majors, Target, Costco's, Lowe's, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar Store, 7-Eleven, Circle K, Jewel, Osco, Myers, Safeway, Piggly Wiggly, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Winn-Dixie, Wegmans, Sprouts, Ulta Beauty, Sephora, IKEA, and Best Buy. Why doesn't Walmart offer Apple Pay? CEO of Walmart, Doug McMillon, has revealed why stores don't offer Apple Pay on Stretchery with Ben Thompson. Though using Apple Pay at the retailer has been an ongoing conversation, McMillan emphasized that we would like to have the customers open our app in the store all the time. I mean, that's what they want. The app can be used to help find items in the store, but it can also be used to pay for your purchases. That's one of the things that we would like people to use our app for. So, I mean, it's pretty much some business shit. But this person says, I bet they lose this battle. Walmart and Home Depot seem to be the very last two major holdouts, trying anything they can to not accept Apple Pay. Ryan York wrote on Facebook, I bet they lose this battle sometimes in the next year, as they realize how much money they're losing to their competitors who take Apple Pay. Hey, look, man, it's some shit cheaper, because people just trying to save money these days. If it's the same product, same quality, it can be another brand name, but if they can get it cheaper, they're going to be like, I mean, you trying to tell me if you got Apple Pay, that means that you actually have a card. Because you have to have a card in Apple Pay. So a person is not going to be like, you know what, damn, I could save $100. But because they don't take Apple Pay, I'm not going there. No, you're going to take your ass there and you're going to tap tap and pay that damn debit card. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be like, oh, well, y'all don't take Apple Pay. I'm out of here. I prefer to spend the extra $100. You know, that's stupid as hell, bro. But I wanted to just touch on this because this is the attitude of these people that's gonna fall right into this category right here. Revelation 13 and 16. They're gonna fall into this category. Because they're gonna be looking at you like, you're the last stores to not have me being able to swipe my damn hand across a barcode. What's going on with you, Home Depot, Walmart? What is this? I should be able to walk in. I don't want to, same way they say this chick is like, I'm not breaking out my cards. I'm not breaking out my Apple phone anymore. How dare you? Soon as I walk in, you should know who I am. Beep, 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 whatever I pick. And this stuff is out here, man. They got smart motherfucking grocery carts. They got, they used to have this commercial back, and it's been years back. The commercial with the guy, he walk in the store and he looked like he's stealing. Then the security guard, as he's walking out the store, the security guard run him down, and you thinking that he's about to be pulled to the side and arrested or whatever. And the security guard tell him, oh, sir, you forgot something, your receipt. And they try to make it seem like it's so cool. You're going to be able to walk into these stores. You're going to be able to pick up what you want and just walk out. And those stores are out here. You got Amazon Go. You got, I think they do it at Whole Foods and serve. It depends on the area that you're in, a little more trusted area. Of course, they're not putting no shit like that in Jake neighborhoods right off, but it'll eventually get over there. But this is Revelation 13:16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So see, these people that's complaining in an article like this, or they're just complaining like, how dare you not take Apple Pay? You're going to lose this battle. And they got followers, and there's people that believe this type of shit. So what are they going to do when everything shuts down and everything gets turned back on? Or they're going to take that chip. They're going to take it with no problems. There ain't going to be no government. They're not. Those are the people that they're not going to. Those are the same ones that went out and rolled their sleeves up. I'm willing to bet you all these people went out doing COV19 and rolled them sleeves up without even thinking about it, because they wanted to get back to normalcy. It was just a typical, and probably the same people that that was divorcing spouses. Because, there was a lot of division that came with that. And it's going to be a lot of division that's going to come with this as well. A house divided cannot stand. That Matthew 12:25. You know how many marriages broke because of COV19? Because you had one spouse saying, I'm going to take it, and the other one saying, no, I'm not. They arguing about the shit. They tug of war in between the kids. The father may not want to take it along, and he don't want his kids to take it. But the wife is like, well, fuck that. We got to do this. We got to do this, and this. Or it could have been the wife saying, no, I'm not taking that, and I don't want my kids taking it. And the dad could have been like, you had grandparents. Remember, it was all kinds of stories online where people was talking about, you're not coming to Christmas dinner if you don't take it. Then there was people that was like, no, you're not coming to Christmas dinner if your ass took it. Because some people was kind of believing that, okay, by them taking a shot, they was believing that the shot was the actual thing. So by them coming around breathing all over every damn thing, they was like, oh, you took that shot, well, you going to come through here and you're an active carrier. So it was both ways. It went both ways. If you were truly following it, we're the watchmen. So, we have to watch the news and scour through the news because we have to warn the flock. So I remember a lot of those stories. There was a lot of people, man, that was like, nope, you're not coming over for dinner. You're not coming over here no more. You didn't take it. Then you had the people that was like, oh, you took that shit. Don't come around me no more. So it was a lot of back and forth, and a lot of families broke up. A lot of divorces went forth. A lot of You can still see the results of what's going on right now. It's just this is just the tip of the iceberg, as far as like you seeing some of the back end of what COV19 was like. But anyway, these particular. Let me go into these. It's only a couple of comments. Let's see what they're saying in these comments. Okay, this person says couldn't care less about Apple Pay. Prefer paying cash. Sometimes debit card, but not Apple Pay. And I mean, I don't see the difference. I mean, you think that you want all these options, but they're basically scaling it down to one thing: digital, and that's it. We're not, because it's coming to a point they're not about to accept no cash. That even happened during COV19. There was a lot of places, man, they stopped taking cash. I remember here, it was months back, but a lot of companies here got sued by the state. You know what I'm saying? Because they implemented in their process that they wasn't taking cash no more because of, quote unquote, the germs of money and this, that, and the third. And they was able to ride it out during those 2 years of COV19. But after that shit was over with and they started to open things back up, they tried to continue. And the government was like, the state was like, oh, no. We're going to fine y'all asses. I think it was like whatever size business they were. But they was, fining them, 500 to 1,000 or whatever amount per day. Depends on the size of the restaurant or the size of the business. So they had to cut that bullshit out and start back accepting cash. Right? Okay, so it says, this person says, most people that use Apple Pay can't fix anything themselves anyway. That rules out Home Depot. Right. Like, for real. You fussing about Apple Pay. You going to Home Depot for what? Well, I mean, what you going to Home Depot to get? They do sell snacks in there, though. They sell soft drinks and damn chips and candy bars and shit. Maybe that's what they would like to go in there and pay for. This person says, fuck your Apple Pay, laughing out loud. Take your Starbucks, get in your BMW, and take your ass to Kmart. To Target, laughing out loud. Must be a soccer mom. This person says, here's another writer writing a story. He didn't do his research before writing the story. Well, maybe he didn't. Just use the card that is linked to your Apple Pay account. Why would I use Apple Pay when I have a credit card that gives me cash back? See? That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's kind of like, and who knows, man? You never can tell with Esau. The scriptures talks about how we're not to be ignorant of Satan's devices, because they do stories like this. And they fact check and they do data and they see what people say. They want to get the drawback and see what people have to say about certain stuff like this. So when they get down to implementing, these particular things that they want to implement, they have all the data. They know how to come with it. So you just never know with stuff like this. It says, who can afford Apple phone anyway? Plus pay every 25 days. No thanks. Yeah, man, that new phone shit. I think with the 15, I don't even know how much the 15. Man, look, it's people out here making payments on the iPhone, man. Yeah, I'm not into that. You know what I gotta be into something real special to be. Why the fuck would I want a note, or like a car note, on a phone? You know how cheap damn phones are, man. You can get a great phone for little or nothing, man. But like I said again, it's that if you don't have an iPhone, you're a piece of shit, so to speak, with a lot of these people. And like I said, I do most of my video, like I'm doing a video right now on this Android. I hate doing videos on the iPhone. It take forever. The shit just don't. It's just not. It's not the same. Actually, I can use a dual screen on this Android. If you can do it on the iPhone, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. But it still doesn't matter. It's slow as hell. It doesn't pick up right. I mean, the camera, if you're using the camera, of course. But if you do a video with the camera, man, that shit take like 2-3 days. Yeah, that shit'll be upload, man, like 48 hours, baby. Like, what the fuck going on? I can upload on 4 different channels on this Android, and that video will be up within minutes. Don't ask me. And I'm talking about same Wi-Fi. I'm running off the same Wi-Fi. Anyway. This person says, be careful what you wish for. Soon, it'll turn into receiving the mark. The mark. See? Oh, somebody on point here. And somebody actually posted this 10 minutes ago. This wasn't even long ago. It says, be careful what you wish for. Soon, it'll turn into receiving the mark in order to buy and sell. Look how places are starting to not allow cash to be used, while others will only take cash. And you got a point there. Hey, here we go. Somebody on point. Free thinker is their name. I don't know if they're Israelite or not, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of these Christians, though. They know what's up. They know what's up as far as Revelation 13, 16, 17. It's just not according to knowledge. They don't really know what's going on as far as the 100% truth. This person says, simple, pull out your credit card. Are you afraid you'll break a nail? Yep. This person says, it's going to be great when all you clueless youngsters let the government take over your accounts and penalize you when you do something they don't agree with. It's already happening in China. Hey, yeah. This person says, as long as they still take cash. That shit about out of here, though. This person says, the world doesn't revolve around Apple Pay. I have it, but I also have a debit card where my payment actually comes straight from the bank instead of a third party. This person says, Apple Pay is a damn joke. It says, use cash or lose it. Give your 5-year-old a $5 gift card. I don't think so. It says, Home Depot still doesn't even let you tap your credit card. It says, no tapping of your card. Oh, the horror of it all. Whatever shall we do? Hey, man, shove that motherfucker in there and swipe that boy, man, and keep it moving, man. Hey, this person right here says mark of the beast. See? See? That's why we bring out little lessons like this. It may seem like, oh, well, that ain't nothing. What's that? What Home Depot and Walmart got to do with? Hey, no, if it's going into anything that's got to do with digital and payments, then we should be on it. This is Ecclesiastes 5:15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. See? We're not to be ignorant in a great matter or a small. This may seem like a small matter to the average person. But through the Spirit, nah, man, this is big to me. You see how many comments that mention the mark of the beauty and the beast? I didn't know that it was gonna. I'd be surprised when I actually see people that speak that way. But there are people out here that know what's coming. But you got camps out here. You got camps out here like Watchmen for Israel, WFI. It's a few of these camps. IUIC, if I'm not mistaken, the thing changed up. You know, it's talking about the MOTB or the chip is not the mark of the beast. I'm just gonna say it plain. Cause see, you know what it is. It's YouTube. They be clamping down on wordplay, but I mean, it is what it is, man. There are camps out here. Know that they're Hebrew Israelites. And I was just watching a video earlier. This one guy was talking about the shit is spiritual. The Lord is not carnal. What? Esau is fucking carnal. What the fuck you think Esau? You think Esau's spiritual? How you gonna buy or sell with the spirit, man? You know, this is something physical that's gonna be physically happening. If you buying something, you're gonna need something to pay for that shit with. You're talking about a mark, man. What do you think? What do you think that is? They keep saying all kinds of different shit. The proof is in the pudding. They're showing you that people are already getting this shit and they're already paying. It's too many videos up here, man. Matter of fact, let's go. I ain't even want to go this far into it, but we can go into it real quick. Let's just put in. I'm just gonna put in chip in hand. Shit, people out here getting this thing, man, and making payments with it. Hell out of here, man. This is a big thing. Like this video right here. This is a popular video right here. This guy comes in. Matter of fact, let's just play it. Shit, I'm gonna let it play.
Hello. How are you guys? Good, you okay?
Not bad. 77 pound 3 pence, yeah?
Yes, that's right, yes. Magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Ah, magic.
See? This was a year ago. This video was a year ago. So it's people, and you see Esau gonna try and make it seem like it's cool. See, this guy, he walked in like it was so damn cool. Like, look at me. Look at me. And you're going to have people that's out here that's just like, nigga, you still got cash. Y'all niggas still, and you know they'll throw Jake in a rap video quick. Talking about, y'all niggas still dealing with cash. For your physical money? Y'all niggas behind. And throwing a hard-ass beat. And one of these doofy-ass niggas get to rapping about how they got it. You know what I'm saying? And they digital. And they're in the future. You know, this type of shit, man. Jake gonna lose their damn mind, and they gonna run right out here and following behind anybody that's doing that shit. And you know they gonna push Jake to do it first. See, this is just a smaller scale of it. But this technology is out here, and people are actually using it, and they're doing it. I remember this one right here. This was a year ago, the guy with the Tesla. And he's from here. This guy, this neighborhood, he's right up the street from me. He's not too far away. He got the shit for his Tesla. He got the shit for his payments and all that little stuff. And he's on the news. I remember it. He's all on the news like, hey, it just is what it is.
Planted in Brandon's left hand.
This one is just a little guy right there.
Yeah, I see that right there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So after that was inserted and the swelling went down, I'm able to open up the front and back door to my house. I can walk up to people and have them tap their phone to my hand and instantly transfer my contact information, my portfolio, my COVID vax card.
But Brandon got to thinking, why stop there?
See? Said, why stop there? Let's play some more.
What would it be if I could leave my house, no car key, no house key?
So 2 weeks ago, right here in Michigan, Brandon got another chip implanted, this one in his right hand, to unlock and start his Tesla.
It's a perfect backup, something you can never forget, something that doesn't break, something that won't fail you.
And if you think having chips implanted in your body requires a doctor or is costly, well, think again.
The chips themselves are anywhere from between $200 and $300, and the install only ran me about $100 because you can go to a local piercing shop who will obviously agree to do the installation. All the programming and coding of putting the apps on the chip, that's all done by me.
Moving forward, Brandon is thinking about having other chips implanted in his body.
So it'll be inserted right under or right over your breast, and then you can tap your phone to your chest and instantly get temperature readings.
And with all this talk about chips, Brandon hopes the chip for the Tesla gets the attention of you-know-who.
It would make all this worth it if maybe just like a thumbs up from Elon or something, or a simple emoji. I don't know, that'd be pretty cool.
See? These stupid, doofy motherfuckers want to be cool. See, it's all a game for them. It's all, you know, just entertainment for them. You know, look at me. And this is how Esau gonna push this shit. I'm surprised you didn't see none of this shit during the Olympics. I mean, you know, other than, you know, just a little, whatever, you know, a little credit card, whatever. But you know, Esau ready to roll this shit on out, man. It's too look at all these videos. This is on nightly news right here. This is, you know, this is stuff that's.
Goldberger goes to work. He doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need.
Come on, bro. Look at all these shorts. They got shorts and shit. Hey, this is a big thing, man. So let me get Slack here. Again, this is Ecclesiastes 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So no matter how small these stories or these articles may be, if it's got to do with this, anything that's remotely close to making a payment with anything digital, we on top of that shit, man. We's on top of that, bro. By the spirit and power of Yahweh H.I.M, we are the watchmen, and the Lord told us to watch and warn the people, man. Warn his people. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You Israelites. This is who these lessons are for. As far as this MOTB, you don't take this shit. Fuck these crackers, man. Don't let these people put nothing in you. Because when it straight comes down to it, it's going to come to a point where, yeah, we're all going to be on a tempting table, so to speak. Will you obey Yahweh Bashim Shai, or will you choose Esau Edom, the so-called white man that's done destroyed this whole goddamn planet as your God? Because that's what he's aiming for. This man wants to be worshipped. He has a God complex, man. This is what he's aiming for. And he's about to end, he wants to enslave his own people. So what do you think about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are still in captivity to begin with? Of course they're coming at you first. They want to perpetually enslave you. They want to be your God over our power, Yahweh, man. The Most High, Yahweh. Over him and his son, Yahweh Shai, our Savior and King. This is what he's aiming for. Revelations 14:9. Now this is what happens if you fall for the okie doke. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So it's not going to be a good look, man, if you take this shit. And you know what, this guy, because I remember this guy is like, he's probably about a mile or so out. I can pretty much ride my bike up to where this guy lives at. That guy with the Tesla. That's not too far away. And I think he could have been Ishmael, because a lot of those Ishmaelites live over that way. And they dabbing in money, man. Ishmael getting it over here. But ain't no telling what's wrong with that dude right now. They ain't done no updates on this guy. You know what I'm saying? I guess ain't no telling, because let's get this chapter 16 real quick. Verse 2. Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped the image. So that noisome and grievous sword, ain't no telling what's wrong with that guy. Ain't no telling what's wrong with him. Because obviously, if there's there has to be somewhat of a current, or a frequency that's moving from you through the electronics of the car that he's dealing with. He said his locks and shit, a bunch of silly shit, man, that all you need is a key for. A bunch of silly shit, bro. They got all kinds of alarm systems out here. So it's all for show. You can clearly see that these people, they're going to make it look cool. It's all for show. Because it took that guy a couple of tries to actually, the very first video I played, the guy in the gas station. And he was trying to, match, I guess, the chip up with the machine. Shit, by the time he done that, I could have tapped my card. Or I could have had my card in the machine, put my little 4-digit code in, or whatever the case in, and I'm out. Within a couple of more seconds, possibly, whatever. Give me my damn receipt. I'm not in no rush. But that's another thing about Esau, too, you know what I'm saying, as far as that birthright. When he sold his birthright. When he, when he couldn't wait to in the food. He was talking about how famished he was. He was to the point of death. He couldn't wait. So Jacob like, hey, well, all right, with some of your birthright. You know what I'm saying? He's the microwave man. This the guy that, hey, he's the drive-through guy. He's the one that gave you the drive-through. He's the one that gave you, these people that jump in the fucking counter because they've been waiting on their cheeseburger a couple of seconds too long. See? And these companies ready. Everything digital already. All your kiosk, pretty much you self-checking out on pretty much anywhere. Shit, I was in Walmart today, man. I think only fucking 3 employees was working in that big ass store. One big tall ass tranny. He just taking his time. I'm talking about man, boy. When I tell you, he had a long ass line. He was just taking his time with his nails on. Nigga looked like he had a little training bra on with some tissue stuffed in it. A little poke out on his chest. I'm talking about really effeminate as hell. Like, you think of it, if you didn't know no better, and I've kind of seen the guy transition, so that's how I know he's a guy. But if you ain't know no better and you just took first glance at him, you think he's a woman, literally. He's just taking his time. He the only person that's checking out. All those goddamn lines open. 30, 40. You know Walmart, man. Walmart been getting over. You doing the work for them. You going through self-checkout. And matter of fact, they already got visuals of you. They already got your pictures. They already got your card information. They already got everything they need. So it's nothing for them to come up with new doors and say, oh, well, you're not welcome in here. Do you have such and such card? Do you have this or do you have that? So it's going to all boil down to, they might just be the main ones that's just kind of holding out. Well, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because we know it's coming. Because those are the big box stores. These big box stores have taken over. You only got a few restaurants out here that's really, kind of still taking a stab at it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these major, restaurants, your Starbucks, your Chick-fil-A's, and, places that's kind of got a little bit of a fan base, so to speak. Your McDonald's, but they pretty much, man, they done already broke it all the way down, man. They understand the data. They understand the younger generation is the ones that want it, and they're not going to have no problems giving it to them. These are the ones that's about to run out here and vote for Kamala. They about to vote for Kamala like it ain't nothing, man. Kamala going to give y'all Apple Pay. Trust me. She's going to give you beyond Apple Pay. Kamala she's going to want you to get that thing in you. So let me end out there, man. I just wanted to touch on this real quick. You can't get around this type of stuff right here. This person says, I like paying for shit with my watch. I hate when I go to the stores that don't accept it and I have to go back to my car for my cards. Well, why the fuck don't you have your cards on you? Just in case. Right? But see, like I said again, these are the people that's going to take. They're not going to have no problems taking what's to come, bro. Anyway. Yep, this person says I would never use my cell phone to pay. But then again, I don't take my cell phone in stores with me. It stays locked up in my truck, okay? Well, those are the comments, man. There's only like 21 of them. But hey, they ready to rock out, man. And they're not gonna have too much of a problem. They're gonna have problems. It's gonna be a half and half, basically. It's gonna be just like the COVID-19. Half the country that believed that Trump was still their president didn't take that shit. The other half of the country that believed in Joe Biden and Kamala, they took that shit. And it's going to be a split down the middle, and it's going to be more and more of a fight of divide in this country. And the scriptures clearly says that a nation divided cannot stand. Satan against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? A nation divided against itself, a kingdom divided against itself. It can't stand, man. And this is going to bring a lot more division. That's all it is. Because America's never going to be... These people can't get together on shit. They can't make a decision together to save their lives, man. Well, anyway, I just wanted to touch on this. I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball. Hey, we pray for more of this to happen, though, so this thing can speed on up. With that, Shalom.